And we're off to the Europa League quarter-finals with a 1-0 second leg win after a Marcus Rashford wonder strike in Seville. It's Real Betis 0, Manchester United 1, and on aggregate, it's Real Betis 1, Manchester United 5. We're through the quarter-finals. The teams that we can play, let me just quickly get that up because it was literally just on my screen ready to read and it's gone off. The teams that we can play in the quarter-finals are Union Berlin or Union St. Gilloise, Bayer Leverkusen or Ferencvaros, Sporting Lisbon or Arsenal, Roma or Real Sociedad, Fenerbahce or Sevilla, Juventus or Feyenoord. So, Feyenoord just won 7-1 in the second leg. Juventus just beat Freiburg. And Fenerbahce Sevilla, I believe, is off to extra time. I believe that Sevilla have found a late goal to send it to extra time. So that will be a really, really interesting game. See who wins. Actually, no, Fenerbahce have won. No, Sevilla. Sevilla have won on aggregate. So it's Sevilla are through to the next round. Okay. It'll be really interesting to see what we get. I hope we get Juventus. I want the tough one. I want a big game. Down in Italy, down at Old Trafford, in Turin. It'll be big. And how Di Maria, slide tackle, studs up Casemiro. That's what we like. Alright, here we go. Player ratings. De Gea's a 7. A very strong 7 from De Gea. I thought, coming off his line, he was fantastic. I thought his distribution was quite good. I thought his shot stopping was world class. I thought he saved a few times. And just another classic David De Gea performance. Wan-Bissaka, probably, I'll give him a 6.5. I'd say, okay, I'll go 7. I thought people were going a little bit lower. I'll go 7, yeah. If we're feeling like that today, I'll go like that. I thought some of his slide tackles were absolutely superb. Clearly our number one right back over Diogo Dalot at the moment. And I think he looks absolutely fantastic. So good to see Wan-Bissaka back playing fantastic football week in, week out. And I hope he can continue this form because he's in such good form at the moment. And another fantastic game today going forward and defensively. Maguire, I know he's going to get a low score, but it's a 6 for me. Yeah, I mean, look, that clear-cut chance in the first half was the only thing that was really questionable for Maguire, but it was sort of like an international game. Why he's so good at England level is because the game, international football, is so slow and the ball just comes back to him. It was sort of like that today. Betis' attack was so slow that Maguire was just able to clean up ball after ball. And it was such an easy game for Maguire to deal with. So yeah, pretty easy 6 for him. Martinez, I'll give it a 6 as well. I think it's hard playing alongside, probably a 6.5 actually for Martinez. I think it's hard playing alongside Maguire. You know, kept the clean sheet with him. It was a very, very solid performance from both of them, and I can't differentiate the other. I can't differentiate one over another. Malacia is a 7. I thought both of our fullbacks were absolutely superb. I think Malacia is probably a man of the match contender. I mean, just to have someone as good as Malacia to come in when we need to give Luke Shaw a rest is absolutely such an unbelievable thing to have that good depth at left back. Really, really superb from Malacia. So good going forward. He's definitely getting better in that aspect and defensively sound once again. So, yeah, very speedy, lots of tenacity. Great to see him out there playing well. Cass, 7, got the assist. Defensively, didn't really need to get in the game. It was just coming it was always just coming back to Martinez and Maguire. I don't think Cass really had a big part defensively, but I think he cleaned up some of his passing today. And yeah, that's the last time we'll get to see him playing a month. And he's now suspended in the Premier League in England for 4 games. So he'll miss the Cup game and 3 Prem games. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed watching Casemiro today. I certainly did. Got the beautiful assist to Marcus Rashford. And yeah, that's a 7. Fred, 6.5, I'd say. I thought his tenacity was really good. I thought he was actually probably better on the ball than he was against Southampton. I thought tenacity, as always, is fantastic. That's what you're going to get from Fred. Yeah, tackling, really good as well. I thought it was an all-round, a pretty good game from Fred. Bruno, 6.5 as well, I'd say. 6.7, okay. Yeah, I'll give Bruno a 6.5. I thought he was a little bit slow at times, but, I mean, he's playing so much football that I think what he can do to play at number 10 week in, week out, and to play a deeper midfield role last week, even if it didn't work, he just gets shuffled around so much, to the left, to the right, to 10, to 8. It's like, he's a madman, and another great performance to go by Bruno, 6.5. Pellistri, yeah, 6 for Pellistri. Wow, I'm going a 7 for Pellistri. Probably a 6.5 for Pellistri as well. I mean, just, it's so good to have a traditional right wing option. instead of a Langer, or sorry, instead of Anthony. I think it's so good to have that traditional right wing option of just having that right foot, being able to whip a ball in. He's so good on the ball tree, few nutmegs, easy does it. Really unlucky not to score today, and yeah, he'll keep getting his chances. And the refereeing against him was atrocious. He got booked for fuck all. Yeah, don't know what was happening there. Rashford, I'll give him a 7 because he scored the goal, but not really a man of the match contender for me. I thought some of the chances he missed was absolutely shocking. But scored an absolute worldie from outside the box that won us the game, sealed the tie, and yeah, cruisy goal for Marcus Rashford. I mean, it's just a Marcus Rashford performance. Makes good runs, misses a few chances, but he'll always find his goal no matter what. Without Weghorst, I'm giving him a 6. I thought he worked... Wow, I'm really surprised with that score. I thought Weghorst worked really hard today. I thought he was really important off ball. Never really got a position to score a goal, but I thought Weghorst played well. I thought he was really important off the ball today. Sabitzer, I'm going to give a 7 off the bench. I thought Sabitzer was absolutely fantastic for the bench. Definitely our best substitute. Looked really good. Controlled the midfield. I don't think we'll be able to play him alongside Fred while Casemiro suspended. I think having Casemiro on the side allows Sabitzer to flourish. I think playing him alongside a Fred, I don't think it's going to work. After the international break, Eriksen may be back, so you can maybe play... No, you can't. It's a rough one. I think McTominay and Lindelof will start starting in that midfield. I think it will start happening because I don't think Sabitzer can play in that number 6 role. To allow himself to flourish. Because alongside Casemiro today, looked fantastic. Sancho, 6. I mean, that selfishness on the ball he should have squared to Elanga was absolutely horrendous. I mean, embarrassing, dreadful from Sancho. Disgusting. I mean, easy square, and Elanga's going to tap in, and he's gone for the one-on-one and got the shot saved. I thought it was really horrendously selfish by Sancho. He's one of my favourite players, though, and I thought he made a decent impact to the game. Elanga, I thought actually, he lost the ball a few times, but off the left, I like him a lot more off the left than I do off the right. He's not obviously nowhere near as good as Rashford, but he's a good alternative bench option to Rashford with that right foot coming off the left. I thought if he can get better, he's still young, he's still developing. Look, I don't think Elanga's going to make it at United, and I stand by that. But off the left, if he can find a career there, you never know. Dalot 6, Lindelof 6, Ten Hag 7. I'd say a strong 7. Got the win. Made a lot of substitutions, which were all perfect. Surprised he didn't take Casemiro off, but I think that was just to allow Marcel Sabitzer to keep having a good game. Very good giving Pellistri a chance. I thought it was the right decision starting Maguire, although it could have started Lindelof. I think Maguire, right decision to start. I'll give him a 7, Ten Hag. Man of the match is interesting. I think I'll probably give it to... I was saying De Gea for a lot of the game. I'm actually going to give it to Malacia, though. I'm going to give it to Malacia. It looks like... Who's going to get man of the match, according to this? I'm not sure who's going to get the man of the match, but I'm going to give it to Tyrell Malacia. Submit my vote, and Marcus Rashford gets man of the match with 22%. That's a really low percentage, which means there's probably a wide range of man of the matches. I don't think Rashford was even close to man of the match for me, but fair play. Thank you all for watching. We get the win. We have Fulham in the FA Cup on Monday, and then I believe after that we have the international break. So, yeah, got Fulham in the Cup on Monday, then the international break. So, yeah, little break from United football. I'll see you all next time. Cheers.